A laminate flooring cutter is a great tool to have on hand if you don't have access to electric or if dust is going to be an issue. So it's got a locking mechanism for the handle. Assembly was easy. You just attach the cutting head and the handle. It weighs about 13 pounds, so it's not very heavy, and it's very easy to carry around. And it has an adjustable fence for you to line up your cuts. So let's try cutting some flooring. It can cut laminate up to 13 inches wide. Just slide it in there and pull on the handle. This is vinyl flooring. I'll do one more. This is Cortec. This is one of my favorite floorings to work with vinyl. And it'll also cut if you have underlayment on the bottom. It can cut the underlayment as well. It's a nice clean cut. And now I'm going to move on to some laminate. This is Traffic Master 6mm. And that does not have any underlayment on it. And one of my favorite floorings to work with is Pergo, which does have underlayment. This is 8mm. And see, it has the underlayment on it. It cuts it just fine. And I've got a 10mm piece here. It can handle that as well. It's a little awkward because I'm doing this while I'm on my knees in the basement for the video, but it's very, very easy to cut. Again, it's got the underlayment on it, and it cuts it no problem. It will also do vinyl siding, so let's take a look at that next. Before I forget, you can get a spare blade for it, and the blade that's in here has cut probably 1,500 square feet of laminate already, and I'm still using it, and it cuts it just fine. So for vinyl siding, let's say there's a noise ordinance and you want to get going and you got some small pieces you want to cut. It's no problem cutting the vinyl. You can't do J channel because the J channel is 3/4 of an inch and it won't fit into the cutting head, but it can do undersill. And I don't have any soffit, but it'll also cut the vinyl soffit. And finally, it will also cut your T-moldings. Put them in there, T-molding fits, and it cuts them as well. About the only thing that I don't like about this cutter is the guide over here. It's not very accurate. They make a newer model of this that's extended. You know, you can extend the base, and it has a really long cutting guide. So whenever this one dies and I replace it, I'm going to go with the newer model. But for now, this one's working out just fine.